Hello everybody, Angryponcho here, and we are back playing Minecraft. We are on the default texture pack once more. See, look, newly spawned chunks, man, I'm telling you. Lots of trees. No, actually, this is the new tree leaf decay algorithm, I believe, because as you can see, trees now come in a variety of colors and textures, which means that the Poncho pack is going to have some updates, as well as some new items, some amazing new features that Notch has added as of today. The day you guys see this video, you will be able to go and get this stuff, because it came out today. Essentially, I just downloaded the update when I got back from class, and now it is time for us to take advantage of what we can do here. Alright, I don't already have the ingredients I need, but I have been told that it is possible to make a cake. I'm not even kidding. You really can. And there's some new stuff here. You see sugarcane. That didn't used to be sugarcane. That used to be reeds. But apparently it's now sugarcane, and when you put it in the crafting square, you can get sugar. Amazing. We're also going to need... Okay, I think we need flour, too, or something like that, which is, I'm assuming it's going to come from wheat. So let's see what this does. Whoops, not what I wanted. Shoot, I dropped my cactuses! That's not something you say very often, is it? Go over here. Put wheat in the crafting square. Nothing? Man, that makes bread. We already knew that. Okay, well, I'm not sure how to do that. But, we need milk. So I'm going to get some buckets. I haven't shown you guys how to milk cows yet, and it just occurred to me when this update came out. And I think that somebody actually left me a comment not too long ago telling me that I hadn't shown this yet. So thank you for whoever left that. I do read all the comments, so whether I respond or not, I see them. And now all we need is some cows. There's some cows. So you walk up to a cow with the bucket equipped, right-click, kabam! Milk. I think it might fail some of the times. It took me 2 tries to milk that cow, so let's see. Come here. Oh, okay. There we go. More milk, please. Thank you very much. He gave us plenty. All that we will need. Another ingredient. So we've got the sugar. We've got the milk. I was wrong about the flour. You don't actually need flour. You just need wheat. And then, look at all the little saplings that are coming down. The new leaf decay algorithm is great. I'm going to have so many new saplings to plant. Looking for new forests. Oh, yeah. So we need 3 buckets of milk. Yeah, it's a lot of milk for one cake, wouldn't you think? But still, 3 buckets of milk. We need 2 units of sugar. I shouldn't be doing that. I'll have to fix that later. And we also need an egg. We already have an egg, as well as 3 pieces of wheat. That's the last ingredient there. So let's get some eggs. Finally, a use for eggs, which previously were useless. Alright, so here we go. Sugar goes here and there. An egg in the middle. You need 3 buckets of milk. Go right on top. And where is the other stuff? There you go, the wheat. Bam! A delicious cake! And you get to keep your buckets. They just become empty buckets again, which, thank God. So, cake's pretty neat. Let's go and throw ourselves down a mine shaft or something. I need to do some health damage to myself, so I can show you guys how much health the cake refills. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see if I can't leap off of something out here. Hoo-ha! That's good. So, right-click with the cake. Actually, I don't know if we can put it down, but there it is. Om nom nom. Wait a minute. Bonk! Put it down. And there's the cake. Nice. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no! I lost it. But as you can see, when I left-clicked on it... Oh! I see. I clicked on it and I ate a piece. But because I kept clicking, I destroyed the brick and lost the cake. So... Alright, cool. That's cake. And there's something else I want to show you guys too, but Lord knows how far I'm going to have to go to find this next one. It's actually a new mob that's been added. So I'm going to get my sword, and we're going to go hunt some squid. I'm not even kidding. He added squid to the game. Let's use a little bit of our diamond. Why not? We've been far too sparing with it in the past. I want to have a magical, glowing master sword for me to go hunt my squid with. I also kind of want to bring some wool. Something else that we are going to want to find eventually is a skeleton, because they now drop something called bone meal, which you might know from Oblivion. Essentially, it's like ground up bits of bones, I think. It comes from inside the bones. It's like kind of like marrow, but not quite. You can look it up. Oh, wait a minute. I'm showing you guys the back door. Have I shown you guys this before? We actually came in the back door at the beginning of the video. I don't know if I explained where I was. It's the back door to the Haven. That's where we are now. So, I need to find some water. And honestly, I don't really know where to look, because I have a lot of tundra area around here, so I'm gonna meet you guys back when I find some open water that's big enough for squids to spawn in. Here's some water. There's the Twin Peaks right over there. That's your location as to where we are. So let's see if I can't light this area up a little bit. I don't know if this is actually deep enough. Let's keep going. There, at least now you guys know about where I'm headed. There's the water I'm looking for. Alright, good stuff. It's in one straight line away from our spawn area. That's how I know where it is. I gotta remember it. So, while we're out here in the dark, I know you guys can't see. I apologize. We're going to be looking for squid, and I'm also going to be hoping to have a skeleton or two spawn so I can try and kill them and collect bone meal. Alright, underwater we go. It's going to get dark. I'm going to try to brighten the video however I can, so bear with me. Right now all I see is a lot of blue, and I can see the bottom kind of a murky way. Let's look around. Oh, I'm drowning. Don't be a dumbass. Seriously? Swim up. Thank you. Alright, let's not kill ourselves this time. Thank you. Looking around carefully here. Squid are kind of hard to spot. They're dark colored. They sort of waggle their tentacles as you would expect as they swim through the water. And that's basically what you're going to look for, is the movement more than the color. Because you're not really going to see them, because they're not going to stand out in terms of their color. But their movement is going to be what's handy. And what you can also do is there's a glitch where if you sit right at the shore, essentially like right at the surface of the water, you actually can get little glimpses of what's underneath it. And I believe if you hit the F key, you can actually screw around with your... The fog distance can actually allow you to see things that are really far away. Why? Messing with the render distance. I don't see any squid, but it'd be great if I had a brighter room, or daytime. Let's try this again during the day. Right now I'm going to look for some skeletons. There's a couple creepers and a zombie up there. That's good. We got enemies spawning at least. I see some spiders over there. Spiders on that island. I know you guys can't see very well. I apologize. I don't want to go over there. There's 3 spiders over there. There's a skeleton hopping around in that tree. Let's kill him. Hopefully he'll drop what we're looking for. And it'd be wonderful if I had a healing item, but I don't. So I'm taking him on with just my 4 hearts. Well, it's daring. Let's see if we can't get out of the water quickly enough. Hopefully avoid dying with losing a diamond sword. That would really suck. Skeleton, get out of that tree. You're not an owl. You're not supposed to be in trees. Alright. Torchify the area, yeah. So you can see what we're doing here. So you guys can see the fight. Come down here, Skelly. Alright. Get that sword out. I'm using my new mouse. I'm kind of running out of funny... Oh, okay. Oh boy. Shit. Get out of here. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh, I'm lagging. No cool. Not cool. Don't lag. Jeez. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna die. Shit! There's a skeleton. Oh, crap. Thankfully now it is a battle among equals, since I also have a bow. Where did you go, skeleton? Dude, don't shoot me in the face, you jerk. Die! There he is. Well, first of all, you see there, he drops bones! How cool is that? Now we can turn the bone meal into what we want. That's really what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and be done with the dying. Stuff like that. Okay, yeah, I know it's dark. Again, I apologize. Now that I have bones, that's good enough for me. Actually, no, we're gonna have to go out to where that water was. Because by the time we get there, it'll be daytime and we'll look for the squid. You beat things with the bone. I don't think it does any more damage than your fist. At least I wouldn't assume it would. The moon is setting, and we have come within sight of where we died, so let's go for a swim, yeah? Squid, of course, will spawn on any difficulty since they're not an enemy. They're, I guess I call them mobs, but I don't know if mobs is a term that's general enough to include the farm animals as well, but I see squid. Look, you can see them down there. A whole cluster of them. Look at that. That is awesome. By the time Minecraft comes out in full game, there are going to be some neat things you can do. So let's go get close to them. So basically, this is a squid here. Hey, little square dude. They're non-aggressive. You can beat them with your fists if you really want. If you're that much of a jerk. You punch squid. So much more interesting than trees. Go to the surface. Don't drown. Thank you. Alright, now I know it's hard to see. Let's see if we can't fix that in editing. You have big teeth on the bottom. Let's go and look for our items because I want to get that diamond sword back if it's still around. Look at all the farm animals that are in the sector where we died. Holy crap. It's like they're guarding our items or something. Wouldn't it be great if farm animals came to your rescue when you were being attacked by mobs? That would be delightful. Alright, now where exactly did I die? Yeah, there's all my stuff. Thank goodness it's still here. Yeah. Obviously, my death is what caused all these farm animals to suddenly appear, because you never get this many of them hanging around in one place. That's just weird. Didn't miss anything, did I? Looks good. Wait, there's something in the water there. That's just a stick, isn't it? Don't even worry about it, dude. Let's look at the squid again. That's what I'm here for. Hopefully, you guys can see it now a little better. Hopefully those squid didn't go anywhere. You all still down here? Hello. Hey, squiddy poo. Come here. Oh, I killed him. And he dropped an ink thing. An ink pouch? I don't know what they're called. An ink... I'm not sure what they're called. I don't know. It's like an ink pouch, essentially. And he dies. That's what they look like there. I know it's a little bit dark, so I'll drop them when I come up to the surface. I don't see any more. Where'd his buddies go? Maybe they saw me coming with a sword and decided to get the hell out. Whatever, 3 or 4, however many I got. That should be enough for now. Demonstrate what we want to do here. So I've got my wool still, don't I? Yeah, I do. Good. I've got the bones, and I've got some ink sacs. And this is basically all that you're going to need to... What the heck is that black thing over there? It's a black sheep. Are you kidding me? It looks like a nun. Why is his face still white, Notch? Fix that. Black wool. How cool is that? Wool and black wool. Well, how come wool isn't called white wool? I don't know. Alright, I need some wood. So let's go ahead and make a workbench for ourselves. Actually, I probably already had wood. No, actually, look like I didn't. Okay. Make a workbench. Let's see what we can't do with the bones. Becomes bone meal. Alright, neat. How do you combine it with wool? Okay, well, it makes wool. So apparently that's white wool, I guess? Okay, well, let's try with an ink sac. Gray dye. How do you make darker dyes? Because I know you can. Okay, well, putting the dye above it like that seems to make it, so let's make some dye. And you can make light gray dye by mixing bone meal and gray dye. Okay. So we got all kinds of cool items here. So going in the spectrum, we've got... hang on, there's even more than I thought. Wool, bone meal, light gray dye, ink sacs, and black wool. That's really neat. Now what you can do is with these different dyes, you can take wool and put it in here, and add light gray dye, and make light gray wool. So you know what this means? Now, I can make art, essentially. I have 4 different colors. So I could make black and white pixel art. And that's just really exciting for me. I like that a lot. So, ballin'. Great job. Notch, I approve of all new additions. Although the black sheep have white faces. That's kind of weird, but other than that, it all looks really good. And I like that the skeletons drop more than just arrows and such. I wonder if the zombies still drop feathers. That's all I'm saying. So that's really all I've got time for right now. I showed the cake, how to make it. I showed you guys the squids, the ink sacs, the different dyes, and that's basically all that I saw that looked new on the site. Let me look and see if there's a list of things he added in the update. Not you wily old coot. He also added 2 other things that I didn't notice until I just looked at the wiki page. A new ore, lapis lazuli ore, as well as you can use that to dye wool blue. And then on top of that, there's also dispensers, apparently. Which I don't have everything I need to make dispensers. You see, the thing is, I'm not going to get any lapis lazuli unless I spawn a new chunk and dig down and then find some. So, Lord knows how long it'll take me to actually find that stuff. So that might be for another video. But Lib said that I did notice lapis lazuli is a new, essentially a new item that Notch has added. You mine it at the same level as red dust. It requires a stone pick or better to mine. When you smelt it, I believe, it turns into lapis lazuli dust. And you can use that to dye wool light blue. And also dispensers. I do have everything I need to make a dispenser, so maybe I should just head back home and make one of those before I finish the video. Although dispensers don't seem to be really useful to me right now. They just seem kind of like a novelty. So we'll just see. The reason I won't find lapis lazuli near my holy crap! Did you change the tree growth algorithm, Notch? Because that tree is far larger than any I've seen before. These two here seem pretty nice. I don't know if that's new, but it certainly looks like they're actually growing in a really neat way. Maybe not. This is an old chunk, but I guess trees grow and change, so that could be a new thing. Anyway, the reason I won't find lapis lazuli in my home area is because chunks are totally decided. Shit. Nope, you didn't see that. Damn it. Anyway, I'm going to cut some of that out. The reason I won't find lapis lazuli in my home world here around Poncho Peak is because when spunk chawns, oh, that sounds gross. When chunks spawn, they are already decided essentially throughout their entire depth. It's not that when I dig down below this dirt, I don't know what's under it, but it's already been decided what's there. And if lapis lazuli didn't exist when the chunk was spawned, there won't be any underneath there, because not adding them to the game is not going to just make random spots turn into lapis lazuli. They're only going to appear in new chunks. Alright, we need a bow, we need red dust, and we need some stone. So, put a pants-shaped outline of stone. Excuse me, there we go. Put the bow in the middle, you will lose the bow. And put redstone down there, and it makes a dispenser! Now this is neat. This is going to go up in my music room, which I haven't showed you guys yet, but it's up here. Bum bum bum. Look at this. Alright, so let's put the dispenser on the wall. We need some kind of switch to set it off. And we need some stuff to put in it. You can place inside eggs, arrows, and snowballs. So I'm going to show you guys each of those. Eggs. I have some arrows already. I'm just going to grab some snowballs from here. I need a lever. I don't have one, do I? Oh, I do. Great. Good stuff. So let's go ahead and go back up to the top here. I don't know why the dispenser looks so funny. It's got like a face on the front. Anyway, put this next to it. It'll dispense things. First of all, I gotta right click and put stuff in it. So we'll put some eggs. Put some arrows. Just like 2. Ah, shoot. That's not what I want. There we go. 8 of those. And let's do 8 snowballs too, just to see what it does. Okay, so you flick this. It dispenses it! Shot a snowball over there. Check this out. The arrows will actually hurt you. That's an egg. Snowball. Look at that! How cool is that? You can't pick up the things that it drops, but that's pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. I guess if you filled these only with arrows, they would do, essentially, they just fire the arrows. The arrows are not recollectible, and this could be used to make some really interesting spawn traps where essentially you wire a pressure plate in the floor right here, like right here, wire that up to the dispenser. So when someone walks down this hole, they push it, and as they walk, the arrow meets them, and they get shot, which would be just awesome. And you could make like Temple of Doom style booby traps with just like 6 dispensers all wired up to the same thing through AND gates, and just have, or gates, I mean. And just have the guy get pelted with a bunch of arrows whenever he steps on a switch. That is awesome. I approve of the dispensers as well. So I'm gonna go hunting and find some lapis lazuli because I don't even care if I have to go to new chunks. I'm gonna do it. You guys deserve to see the new updates, and honestly, that's the real reason that things are still going on this channel, is because you guys. Since I want to show you guys the new things that Notch adds, because essentially I've played the game to its fullest extent. I've basically done essentially everything that you can do except for the new items and such. There's a couple other old items I haven't shown you that are basically just kind of boring. Anyway, this is what the oh shoot, I got it reversed. This is what the gunpowder was for. Somebody asked me that. You make TNT with it. That's how you make it. Sulfur, and then X, and then sand, and the rest of the blocks. It makes TNT for you. Whoops. Alright, so let's go run to some new chunks, find a cave, dig straight... Well, I might just dig straight down and bring some ladders with me, and hopefully go find some lapis lazuli. I'm noticing a surprising number of enemies appearing and then suddenly disappearing. And I know that's how Notch handled the whole peaceful difficulty by just making every monster immediately disappear when they spawn, but since this update I've been noticing them... I've actually been noticing them spawning. It's like they're hanging around for a split second longer, where they're doing something a little bit differently, because I keep noticing them popping up and then being gone all of a sudden, which is very strange. I feel like I've gone almost far enough to be completely sure that I'm in new chunks, but I can't be completely sure. I'm going to run just a bit farther, and then we'll dig down. What's going on with that over there? Something weird on that shoreline. I don't know if y'all can see this. It looks like the trees are a funny color. But the trees are gray instead of brown. What the heck's going on over there? Let's go look at it. Frame rate's getting nice and low, so I can assume I'm spawning new chunks. This is also a huge ocean. Holy moly, I can't see anything over there. Yeah, look at these trees. Wow. These regular trees? Huh. No. This is not something I saw on the list, but it's just wood. Huh. That's weird. So it looks like they're just a different color of tree. They look like cypress trees almost. That's interesting. Well, those definitely are new, so I guess it's safe to dig here, huh? Let's just, pick a spot, yeah? Whoops. Oh, come on, don't be doing stupid stuff. We need to make some more torches so we can mark this area properly. Just make plenty. And then we're going to dig straight down, basically. Let's mark this with an X, like we always do. We'll just stick them in a little plus. There we go. And, okay, get out of my way. What's that down in my hotbar? Alright, this is what lapis lazuli looks like. I actually dug straight down where I said I would, and down here I found diamond, red dust, and gold, as well as some lapis lazuli, so this is a very fertile zone, apparently. So I'm just going to go ahead and show that, yeah, you can pick it up with a stone pick. And I'm looking to see if I can do this part here. There I go, show you the actual sprite of what it looks like sitting on the ground. All the walls and stuff just look like blocks, so don't get too excited about those. And on my way out, this happened. Very strange. I was just building a pile of dirt to push myself back out of this hole, and some really weird things start to happen. This is like Twilight Zone Minecraft here. Because for some reason, it's still daytime in this chunk, but the rest of the world has progressed into night. You see the moon coming up over there. And on top of that, these dirt blocks, once I put... You see down here, it's nighttime once you go down a certain depth. And if you pile dirt on top of that, you get this window down to where we just were. That you can see down into the earth. And they stay clear all the way up to the surface. Right there next to those new trees. Very strange. So a new chunk. This is a new error, I guess. And as you can see, Link is not pleased. No, no, no. Very strange, man. I don't know what you're doing, Notch, but be careful not to introduce new errors with new features. So if we add some lapis lazuli, we can make blue wool. That's pretty neat. As you can see, the orientation doesn't matter. If we mix lapis lazuli with bone meal, we can make light blue dye. And of course, mixing the light blue dye with some wool makes light blue wool. That's fairly straightforward, yeah? So as you can see, this is a really woolly episode. We've got all kinds of new features and stuff with wool added. Gray wool, light gray wool, black wool, light blue wool, bone meal, light blue dye, lapis lazuli. Wow. I mean, you name it. And you got the ink sacs and the gray dye and the light gray dye. Then the last thing that I just found that he added is if you put 4 blocks of sand together, you can make a sandstone block. And they look fairly similar. I'll go and show you the sprites in hand here. The sandstone block just looks a little bit smoother than the sand block. It's also tougher to destroy. But the most useful feature is that a sand block will fall when stuck on the wall. A sandstone block will stick. And that's the real difference. And sandstone is a little bit harder to get rid of with your hand. I think a shovel would be great. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope I didn't miss anything in the update. If I missed something, tell me in the comments. It'll be in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time on Angryponcho's World of Minecraft.